EA Sports. It's in the game. EA Sports. It's in the game.
Eden Stadium in Athens, Ohio is where we're at for this college football game. Hi, everybody. I'm Brad Nessler, and I'm joined by the former quarterback Kirk Herbstreit. And we'll also hear from Aaron Andrews in a bit. And we'll be kicking off under the lights thanks to Lowe's. Let's build something together. We've got the Kent State Golden Flashes and the Ohio Bobcats. And here come the Bobcats. There's going to be some exciting NCAA action here. It just seems like this season's getting more and more intense with each week. For Kent State, they trot out a corner who can match up with any receiver.
He's going to have to be in shutdown mode today because the receiver he's going up against is one of the best.
As kickoff approaches, let's send you down to midfield for the coin toss. It's presented by Lowe's. Let's build something together. Kent State has been waiting all week for this one. Get ready, folks. The opening kickoff is finally here. He's to the 10. Brought down at the 33. For Ohio, what are you looking for from their offense?
Their goal is to not lean too heavily on either the run or the pass. They'll go with whatever's working, and they've got the talent to do that.
And he is drilled at the 34. Picked up a yard of anything on that run.
There was simply no daylight on that play. The defender came in and dropped the hammer.
Jenkins set to go to the air. He goes down at the 35. So after the big pass play, we've got a first down. Drops back on first down. Throws to the receiver, and he's got it again.
There you go. Good read by the quarterback to give the offense a new set of downs. If the defense wants to line up in man, work that slant route until they stop it.
From the 18-yard line, first down. To the end zone. Oh, boy, almost intercepted.
Almost a big play. He patrols the deep part of the field like a center fielder, though he didn't make the catch like one.
Jenkins back to pass. And that sets them up with a first and goal. They're inside the 5. Ball on the 4. Hands off to the back, and he's in. So the halfback took it in for 6.
Simple play call there by the offensive coordinator. Just give it to the back and let him find his way into the end zone.
And he hits the PAT. A 6-play, 67-yard drive. And the result, 7 points. So the score now, 7-0. Wolf ready to kick. He's to the 10. Tackle made at the 26. They'll set up shop at the 26-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. They work the right side, and there is nothing going there. And the halfback's got nowhere to go.
The offensive line has got to do a better job of making space because that was just a punishing hit.
Nice run up the middle. Ashley picks up about 7 yards there after getting the ball on the draw play. It's third down, and this offense is about 3 feet away from that first down marker. Everybody on their feet. They want to see a stop right now. They go with the back, and he's got room. Makes it to the 44. And a big run on third down.
Anytime you can move the ball like this, you're putting a lot of pressure on that defense.
First and 10. Ball on their own 44. Miles Running the option.
The thing about the option is you're going to have some negative plays. But if you keep running it, it'll create some big play opportunities.
So it's 2nd and 13. Ball on the 41-yard line. Up the middle for a nice gain. A gain of about 4 yards on the draw. Third down now, and they need to get it inside the 46. And this place is rocking. Miles steps back to pass. He's wrapped up for the sack.
He has one job on passing situations. Get to the quarterback. And he did that job very, very well on that play.
The sack makes this a 4th and very long. He's out to the 30. Flag on the play. Let's see what it is.
Flipping on the receiving team.
That one's going to put him way back.
You just can't block a player from behind like that, or it's going to cost you.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 17-yard line. Jenkins steps back to pass. Caught across midfield at the 40. And he's brought down at the 25. And for Lumpkin, he makes it 100 receiving yards.
You know, if you were to ask this defense who wants to cover this guy, I bet you nobody's going to raise their hand because this receiver is embarrassing them.
So the big gain resulting from the pass play leaves us with a 1st and 10. Ohio is up 7. Jenkins back to throw. Huge play, and it's going to be 1st and goal.
Now that's how you run a corner route. He exploded out of his cut and beat the man coverage for a new set of downs.
Gets the toss, and he's got a block on the corner. They can't bring him down, and he's in. The halfback just plowed his way into the end zone.
Yeah, but it wasn't all him. The offensive lineman just pancaked the defense on that one.
And the point after is no good with a 3-play, 83-yard drive. And they'll walk away with just 6 points after the missed conversion.
Boy, that is scoring in a hurry. This offense is looking more and more explosive.
Ohio gets set to kick this one away. Ashley from the 2. He makes it to the 25-yard line. They'll get the ball here at the 25. 1st down, 10 to go. Quick pitch, and he goes nowhere.
Well, these days, you've got safeties playing up close to the line of scrimmage, almost like a 4th linebacker. The only way that you can keep them from cheating up is to take some chances downfield.
Again, he'll get the call. He makes it to the 25-yard line. Ashley gains about a yard on the play. It's 3rd and 9. Ball on their own 25. And this stadium is getting loud. As we change into the field, I don't think we're going to be seeing much of a change in the outcome. The score here at Peden Stadium is Ohio 13, Kent nothing. From their own 25-yard line, third down. Handoff, and he won't make it. The defense punches them off the field after just 3 plays.
That was a short round, Brad. Nothing seems to be working right now.
Signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 34-yard line.
They'll start this drive at the 34-yard line. Jenkins looking to throw on first down. And he's tackled at the 40. First and 10, ball on the 40. They'll throw on first down. Way to look it in. From the 23-yard line, first down. Play fake. Defense bearing down. And it's incomplete. He let that one go before the defense got to him, and it fell incomplete.
Well, sometimes if you can safely get rid of the ball, it's your best option.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line. Jenkins drops to throw. Throws it, and oh, he dropped it.
It can be tough making a play on the ball sometimes, but that's probably a pick he should have made.
From the 23-yard line, third down. Jenkins drops to throw, and he tackles him hard at the 31.
He was a sitting duck on that play, and believe me, these defensive players love a sitting duck.
It's fourth down, and the offense is getting set to go for it. Jenkins drops back. Throws it, watch out. Oh, almost had a pick.
That was a pretty makeable field goal attempt, and I think they should have taken the points when they had their chance.
This coach is one of the most aggressive play callers out there, but sometimes I do think he takes it a little bit too far. Miles on the option. They'll bring him down for a loss on the play.
I'm not even sure the ball carrier saw the corner coming for him. That happened so fast, he never had a chance to make a move.
Second and 13 coming up here. Ball on their own 28. Flips it over to the middle to the running back. He tackles him for a loss. That's a loss of 4 yards.
Well, that play was sort of out of sync from the start, but you have to also recognize that the defense made a great play. They read it from the get-go.
From their own 24-yard line, third down. Miles drops back. Intercepted. And he's tackled at the 47-yard line.
That is exactly the kind of play you want to see from a safety. He needs to be able to read the play and then make the interception.
Jenkins on first down. And they bring him down at the 25. And for Lumpkin, he now has their all-time single-game receiving yardage record.
You see now why they're so anxious to get the ball in this guy's hands. Once he's made the catch, good things tend to happen.
Jenkins drops back. Throws it, and oh, he dropped it.
The quarterback threw it right into the hands of the safety. I can't believe he dropped it.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Jenkins drops to throw. Pulls down the catch, and he's got room here. And for Lumpkin, his receiving yards are a new single-season record for this team.
When was the last time we saw somebody get downfield the way this guy does? And it isn't just a speed thing. He's simply an exceptional runner.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. It was a quick 3-play, 54-yard drive, and they get it in for 7.
You know, when you could throw the football as well as these guys can, you don't necessarily always have to have a balanced attack because you're so proficient at throwing the ball.
So the score now, 20-0. Lewis fields it at the 2. He makes it out to maybe the 20-yard line.
Kickoff return, 18 yards.
They'll set up shop at the 20. 1st and 10. Here's a run up the gut, but nothing going there. Kent State just took their first time out. Handoff inside. Makes it to the 31.
You're always looking for ways to get your playmakers involved, whether it's handing it off or just throwing it to him.
They bring him down. Great play by the defense.
Ooh, that time they came with a blitz and the linebacker was able to get free and come away with a sack.
Passes it, and it's picked off by the safety. Brought down to 37-yard line.
I'm starting to get the sense that this guy's feeling the pressure that he has to make something happen. But what he has to realize is he's only making it worse.
From the 37-yard line, 1st down. Jenkins adjusts the play at the line. Jenkins drops to throw. Fires incomplete.
These guys just don't seem to be on the same page, and they're going to have to be if they expect to win this game.
2nd down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 37-yard line. Jenkins changes the play at the line. Looking to throw. Throws a bullet over the middle. And he's brought down at the 7-yard line. 1st down on the 6, going in. Wilson on the run.
You hate to say that a game is over so early, but unless they make some incredible changes and fast, I just don't see how they can come back from this.
And he hits the PAT. So a short 3-play, 37-yard drive. And it's good for 7 points. The score now, 27-0. Wolf looks ready to kick this one off. He's tackled at the 22.
Kickoff return, 20 yards.
They'll set up shop at the 22-yard line. Incomplete, and that wasn't the greatest pass in the world.
Well, I don't know how anybody can throw a great pass while getting drilled like that.
Sets up a screen. Tailback's got it. Tackle at the 37.
Screens work best when the offense allows the pass rush in, and then gets their blockers out in front. It's a simple plan, and it's very effective when everyone does what they're supposed to do.
The Golden Flashes are going to take a timeout, and now they've only got one remaining. He heaves it deep. Intercepted. It's the junior corner. Tackle made at the 48-yard line.
They've just been outmatched and outplayed this entire game. That pass was thrown with very little confidence, and it was an easy interception for the defense.
Jenkins to the air on first down. There's a very impressive open field tackle. From the 26-yard line, it's first down. Ohio up by a big margin. Jenkins drops back on first down.
Yeah, the quarterback's breathing a huge sigh of relief because he got away with throwing what should have been an interception.
Jenkins drops back to pass. Caught end zone for the touchdown. He gives them another score, his second in the passing game.
The quarterback knew exactly where to put the pass, and the receiver went out there and made the grab. Good communication there.
Ohio up by a bunch. And he tacks on the extra point. So a short three-play, 52-yard drive. And the result, 7 points.
And a huge contribution from the aerial attack. Boy, they had some nice big pass plays on that drive.
So the score now, 34-0. It's fielded at the 2. He gets out to about the 22-yard line. And for Miles, it has not been an easy ride in this one.
Well, it may seem obvious right now, but if you don't take care of the football, you're just not going to win many football games.
And he carries the ball for a nice gain. Ashley picks up about 4 yards on the play. Well, folks, we've reached halftime, and unfortunately, this thing is looking like a blowout. The score here in Athens, Ohio is Ohio 34, Kent nothing. Ohio got the ball to start the game, so they'll be kicking off to start the second half. From his own goal line, he makes it to the 25-yard line. For Kent State, they're in a big hole here, which is where most people thought they'd be. For more, let's send it down to Aaron.
Hey guys, as the head coach came out of the locker room, he told me he wants to make sure all of his players are on the same page. His quote to them was, push, pull, or get out of the way, believing that part of this deficit is due to some players not following the game plan he laid out in pre-game prep. And for Ohio, their defensive coordinator was pleased with the 2 sacks in the first half, but challenged his defense to get more pressure. Guys?
Miles, options right, tackled after a decent pickup. Ashley gets 6 yards on the play. It's 3rd and inches. Ball on the 35. He makes it out to maybe the 36-yard line.
This is just a great effort by the offensive line. The defense was ready for that run, but the big guys pushed them back, and the drive will keep going.
Thompson takes it up the middle. Thompson picks up about 7 yards on the run.
7 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. They'll knock him down for a loss.
Did you see how that big defensive line got such a good push on that play? That's exactly why they were able to stop him for a loss.
Again with a carry. Gets out to around the 48. Third down has been the charm on this drive.
You know, it's been all about execution. When it comes to calling the right play at the right time, they've been able to do it here.
From the 48-yard line, first down. Gets out to around the 38.
Great job here converting and keeping this defense on the field. They're getting very tired.
Another run. Makes it to the 24. So his 5th run of the drive goes for another first down.
This offense is running the ball very effectively on this drive.
It's the 9th play of the drive. Pitch right. Tackled outside after a nice pickup. Thompson picks up 5 with the carry.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
Here's play number 10 on the drive. It's second down. Hands off to the right and is brought down in the backfield.
The defense was playing run all the way right there, and it paid off for them.
So far this drive, the defense has been unable to stop them on third down. Another give, and he's going to be wrestled down for a loss. And this is not good news. This is a very serious injury. So the kicking team is on the field. They'll try for 3. This one is from 38 yards away. And it is good. Kent State to kick. Wilson from the 8. He makes it out to maybe the 29-yard line. And for Lumpkin, he's had a great game catching the ball.
You know, Brad, he's just one of those go-to guys. And when he catches fire, there's just not a lot of defense can do to slow him down. Already 2 touchdowns today, and just showing that every single time he touches the football, he's a threat to take it to the house.
Jenkins on first down. Swatted away.
He showed you some of his natural athletic ability following the play and making a really quick stab to knock away the pass.
Jenkins drops back to pass. He hauls it in, and he's tackled at the 29-yard line. Now it's 1st and 10 after the big pass play. What a play, and that'll set up a 1st and goal. First down and goal to go. Ball on the 1. Pitch right and tackled immediately for a loss.
Well, sometimes it doesn't matter how fast you are. You're not going to outrun that kind of pursuit.
Looking for Pater. Found it. Touchdown. He makes the PAT. It was a 5-play, 71-yard drive, and it's good for 7 points.
Brad, I thought that was a textbook drive. I thought they did a really good job of showing balance, mixing the play calling with the run and the pass. Just an overall well-executed touchdown drive.
The score now, 41-3. He puts it deep downfield. Ashley from the 1. And he's taken down at the 27.
Kickoff return 26 yards.
The offense will start at the 27-yard line. We've got a 1st and 10. On the run. He makes it to the 28-yard line.
Gain of 1 on the play. That brings up 2nd and 9.
It's 2nd and 9. Ball on the 28. And we reach the end of 3, and this game is all but decided. The score here in Athens, Ohio is Ohio 41, Kent 3. Big opening. Gets out to about the 31. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
This safety did just a great job of reacting to the run and getting in there to make the tackle.
He gets another carry. Tackled after a decent run up the gut. They keep it on the ground and get the 1st down.
Give credit to the big boys up front. They did an excellent job of allowing the back to get nice yardage there.
The pass falls incomplete. The intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
From their own 38-yard line. 2nd down. Tailback brought down for a loss. There was just no daylight on that play, and the defensive lineman was the reason.
Well, that's one way to get involved in the game. Great stop in the backfield.
Miles steps back to pass. That's a great tackle at the 28-yard line.
Unfortunately, I've taken a few of those in my day, and they are not pleasant.
It's 4th down. They come out in a punt formation. Signals for a fair catch. And for Jenkins, it's been a great night passing the ball.
Well, it's been fun to watch him because he's doing everything you want to see in a quarterback. He's making the right read. He's getting the ball out of his hands on time, and it's given his receivers a chance to make the play and get upfield. Let's also give some credit to the offensive line. They've done a really good job of keeping the pressure off of him just long enough to allow him to read the defense, be able to make the right read, and get the ball thrown downfield for big plays.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Jenkins drops back to pass, and he's level at the 22-yard line. It looks like the defensive end that got in there.
Yes, it was. He did a wonderful job of fighting off blocks to bring the quarterback down.
Jenkins steps back to pass. Tosses across the middle to his tight end. And they bring him down at the 43-yard line. And for Jenkins, he stands on top of his school single-game passing yards list.
Every single pass he has thrown has been spot on today. The guys catching the ball have been pretty sharp, too.
Just under 3 to go in regulation. Jenkins fakes the handoff. The senior makes the catch. And he's taken down at the 12.
That's still no excuse for this defense to just shut down. I mean, you would think that they would work even harder to stop these guys being down by so much.
1st down, about 12 yards out. Jenkins adjusts the play at the line. Going end zone and just about intercepted.
Terrific coverage, and when you clog up passing lanes like that, you can force a quarterback to make some poor decisions. Almost got themselves a turnover, too.
Just over 2 minutes in the game. Jenkins doesn't like what he sees. He's looking to pass. Got a man open, touchdown.
You know, at this point, you start to feel bad for the kids because no matter what they try to do, they just can't stop the bleeding to it.
And he hits the PAT. A 6-play, 71-yard drive. And they add 7 points to the scoreboard.
Brett, I thought the key to that drive really had a lot to do with the quarterback and the receivers getting in sync, making it very tough for the defense to slow him down.
He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. He'll return it from the 1. And he makes it out to about the 24-yard line.
Returns 23 yards.
They'll get the ball here at the 24. 1st and 10. Hands off, and not much room there as they try to work the left side. Ashley gets 3 yards on the play. Less than 2 minutes in the 4th quarter. Great concentration.
He faked out everybody in the stadium. When you can sell the run that well, you're going to have the upper hand on the defense.
From their own 44-yard line, it's 1st down. Handoff, brought down quickly. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
Boy, the senior linebacker's experience really showed on that run. He sniffed it out perfectly and made the tackle.
Just over a minute in the 4th quarter. Feeds it to the back. They'll bring him down at the 44.
Gain of 10 yards. 1st down.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 44-yard line. Hands it off inside, brought down. Ashley picks up 2 yards with the carry.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
From the 42-yard line, 2nd down. We have less than a minute to go. Halfback gets the call, and he answers big time. Looking for the corner. He's at the 30. To the 10. They get on the board again. Touchdown.
Defensive touchdowns give teams such a big morale lift. This was a really nice play to grab the loose ball and take it the distance.
And the booth is going to take a few looks at this to see whether or not the ball came out before he was down.
After review, the call on the field is overturned.
Well, after seeing the replay, it was apparent that his knee was down before he lost the ball.
Yep, those guys in the booth aren't perfect, but they got it right this time.
The Bobcats call for a timeout, and they've got 2 remaining. Throws incomplete, intended for his wide out. So they're going to go for it here.
4th down.
Miles on the option. Tackled for a loss, and they'll turn it over on downs.
A lot of teams will lose the intensity when the game's already been decided, but not these young men. Another good stop right there.
Both teams are playing out the stretch here. You want to get experience for guys who normally don't get in the game and try to avoid injuries. Jenkins to the air on first down. It's caught. He's all the way home. Touchdown. And for Lumpkin, he's worked his way into the school's record books for most catches in a game.
Where in the world would they be without him making all these catches? He's been absolutely huge.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. So with very little time remaining here in the ball game, our score, Ohio 55, Kent 3. Wolf ready to kick. Bounces off the would-be tackler. Gets to about the 24-yard line. They'll go to work at the 24-yard line. Runs it up the gut, but he hit a wall of defenders. Picked up a yard of anything on that run.
That brings up 2nd and 9.
And this one comes to an end. Our final count in this game, Ohio 55, Kent 3. And for Lumpkin, his great performance earns him our player of the game. For the Bobcats, they remain unbeaten. They pick up their 5th win of the season. And for Kent State, been a pretty tough year so far as they fall to 2-3. Thanks for joining us in NCAA Football 12. For Kirk Herbstreit and Aaron Andrews, this is Brad Nessler saying so long.